Why would you want attention from a waste man? The Next Door podcast. Welcome back to the Next Door podcast. I am Bestie Next Door, and I'm like your bestie next door. If you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you, because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Now, guys, today we are having rose wine, which is my absolute favorite type of wine, and it's called Financial Rose. I hope I didn't botch the name, and it was made in 2018, and it's a Spain wine. I love rose wine anyway, so I know this wine is going to be amazing. Let's crack it open. Pour it up, pour it up. And you know the drill. You got to make sure the wine gets all over the glass. First sip. Interesting. This rose wine is a little bit bitter and strong, and it's giving me the impression that if I have like 2 to 3 glasses, I'm going to be a little bit drunk. On today's episode, we're talking about, should you be a city girl or a hot girl this summer due to a heartbreak, or maybe because you're single? Let's talk about it. Most of the time, when it gets to like the springtime, there's a lot of heartbreaks, breakups that happen during the spring transition into summer. And then girls feel like, you know what? I'm outside. I'm a hot girl. I'm going to be a city girl this summer. But you need to really think about what you're doing to yourself, because most women that have that city girl nonchalant attitude with their body and say, you know what, I don't give a F. I don't give a F. I'm a F him. I'm a F him. I don't care because I'm a city girl and I can do that. By the time they mature and get to like the late 20s, 30s, they regret all of it. Look at Brittany Renner. And I'm not coming at her directly, but I'm just saying that when it comes to your dating life and dealing with the heartbreak, you need to react in a way that you know that you're going to be proud of later on. Because you can have this attitude of, you know what, I'm going to F with him, I'm going to F with that guy, I'm going to F with that guy. But when time passes on and you can't find someone to settle down with, you can't really blame no one but yourself. Because remember, a lock that can be opened by many keys is a useless lock. You don't want to be giving waste men access to you because you're trying to prove to yourself that guys want you. Of course, waste men are going to give you attention. They're only after the thing that's in between your legs. They have nothing to offer. They're waste men. Of course, they're going to give you attention. But you shouldn't, you need to, when you're becoming a woman of value, this is why I talk about high value women and not a city girl. No, I want to be a high value woman, not a city girl, because you know what it is? When you're a city girl, you're for the streets, you're for everybody. Everybody has access to you. How valuable are you going to be as a woman with every guy having access to you? Because most of the time when you become a city girl, especially in the summertime, you're going to be posting wild posters on Instagram. And these men that are looking to wife you are going to see these things and say, I don't know, she look like she for the streets. And we have some men that are not biased like that, but let's be realistic. We all judge a book by its cover. That's why you need to be mindful of the things you post online and the things you say online as well. You are going to be judged by the way you carry yourself as a woman, and that's just the truth. So you have to always be mindful of the way you carry yourself online and offline. And having this whole city girl attitude and saying, you know what, this summer, I'm going to be a city girl because he broke my heart. I'm going to be a hot girl because he broke my heart. It's a hot girl summer. And you giving that pum pum away to waste men for free just to prove to that man that other men want you? And you think that that's valuable because you're trying to show your ex that, yeah, all these guys want me. And yeah, I'm a hot girl because look, all these guys want me and I could do what I want. You're giving waste men access to you and you think that's valuable? That doesn't prove your value. The only reason why you even fathom to even entertain these waste men is because you're heartbroken and you don't want to be alone and you want the attention. Why would you want attention from a waste man? Can you take attention and deposit it at the bank? Absolutely not. Love yourself, work on yourself, become a woman of value, and you are going to attract a man of value that's going to make it worthwhile. Everything happens for a reason. If you just got out of a relationship, the first thing you shouldn't run to is say, oh, I want to be a city girl, I want to be a hot girl. The first thing you should look at is within. Heal yourself within and transform yourself. Become a woman of value so you can attract a man of value as well. And there's always something to learn in your past relationship. Because understand this, when you go through a heartbreak is going to teach you boundaries. A heartbreak is going to teach you how to love yourself more. Your first reaction to a heartbreak shouldn't be, you know what, I'm going to be a city girl, F all these men, I'm about to F all these guys. And then you effing waste men and you think you're going to increase your value? No. Take that energy and put it within. Nobody likes to talk about this topic. And I think most of the time, the women that come online, they say, you know what, if he broke your heart, you go to the streets and this and that, you can't love these men. But no, don't think all men is trash just because you got your heart broken by one. There was something you needed to learn in that heartbreak because you was too busy pouring more into him than you was pouring into yourself. When you are in a relationship, you shouldn't be pouring into the relationship more than you pour into yourself. Because how can someone love you if you don't love yourself enough? You have to love yourself first, because when you love yourself just as much, the relationship is fulfilling, it's happy, it's refreshing. You can't put your happiness and your healing on the next man because you don't want to do it yourself. That means you're lazy. And you're going to continuously go in that same circle because you're not understanding the lesson, which is love yourself first and pour into yourself first. The thing is that women always feel like they need to choose between being a happy wife or a happy girlfriend or their career. No, you need to have a healthy balance between both. You need to have your own identity so that in your relationship, you guys' identities come together. The problem is that most women, once they get into a relationship, they lose all their identity. And once they go through that breakup, all of a sudden, I want to be a hot girl, I want to be a city girl, it's F these men, it's F these men. No, sweetie, you missed a lesson. There's a lesson in every heartbreak. Women love to point the finger and say it's the men, but it takes two for a situation to be toxic. And if you are losing your identity in a relationship, then that situation is not going to be healthy at all. You don't have to pick between yourself and a relationship. It should be a healthy balance between both. You should be who you are in that relationship. And you shouldn't, as soon as the relationship ends, for whatever reason it may have ended, revert to I'm going to be a city girl, I'm going to be a hot girl, because you're going to be decreasing your value. Most women that were hot girls and city girls in their early 20s or, decided to, I don't care, it's F these men, is this and that, they regret it now. Because that time you're using to be a hot girl or a city girl and say F these men is the time you could have used becoming a better woman, becoming a woman of value, by listening to the High Value Woman audiobook and attract a man of value that's going to treat you the way you deserve. Your city girl, hot girl mindset that you may be having towards men where it's like, F these men, I'm about to have 7, 8 boyfriends. Quality over quantity. One guy can do way more than all those 7 guys you thought you had. Now, what you were looking for in those 7 guys, it only took one man of value to do what you were looking for piece by piece in all those 7 men. This is why it's really important for you to pour more into yourself and become a woman of value, listening to the High Value Woman audiobook and subconsciously transforming your mind so you can attract valuable interactions. Because look, I'd rather have one valuable male contact in my phone than having 7 different waste men in my phone and saying, okay, well, this one can't do this one, but this one can do that one. Or this one can't do this one, but that one can. No. Quality over quantity. Become the woman of value. When you become a woman of value, you're only going to attract valuable interactions. It takes one person to change your life for the better. You don't want to be giving all these guys access to you. Because believe it or not, as big as the world is, somebody knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows that somebody that you slept with. And then that somebody will know the next person that you slept with that next person. You're an HO all of a sudden because you didn't know how to be a woman of value and value your kitty cat enough to not be giving your kitty to these waste men just because you're hurt and heartbroken. Facts. I'm always going to tell you guys the truth because I feel like there's not a lot of women that tell you guys the truth. Like, there's a lot of women that just come online and just try to tell you, yeah, F these men, F these men. I'm always going to tell you the truth. As much as I tell you about getting a man with money, I also tell you about how to be a woman of value as well. Because I don't want none of my besties out here entertaining these waste men either. But at the same time, I don't want any of my besties to grow old with no man and 7 cats. Because anybody who truly listens to me and watches my full episode, you'll know that I really tell you the truth. I don't lie. I don't sit here and sell you BS. What I would want someone to tell me is what I tell you guys. Because I want all of us to be women of value. Listen or you watch my episodes, you know it's always going to be like Sunday. I'm always going to preach. When it comes to this summer, and if you're thinking, I want to be a hot girl and I want to be a city girl, I want to be this. Instead of doing all of that and having this nonchalant attitude with your body and your energy and your time, I want you to take the summer and really pour it into yourself, invest in your mindset and your image. I promise you, by the end of the summer, you're going to attract a man that's worth the wait. Listen to the High Value Woman audiobook and take the High Value Woman course. These things are here to help you. And the moment you start transforming yourself mentally and you start changing the way you look, and you start changing your tone, your mannerisms, I promise you, by the end of the summer and fall, you're going to end up in a relationship. And you're going to say, you know what? I was listening to TheNextDoor for a while. I actually invested in the audiobook and I really took what she told me serious. And now look at me. I'm so happy and I got a good man. That's what I want to hear from everybody. That's what I want to hear. There's a certain level of respect that a woman gets when she says, I'm married, or when she says, oh, let me call my man, instead of saying, well, I'm a hot girl. I got like 7 of them. Think about it. You are going to be treated the way you treat yourself. Nobody wants a lock that can be opened by many keys. Think about it. Meditate on that. On that note, let's cheers to this summer. We are not going to be city girls or hot girls. We are going to be high value women that attract valuable interactions. Cheers. Thank you for watching. If you're listening on Spotify, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. If you're looking to listen to the High Value Woman audiobook, or you're looking to take the course, or you're looking to book a one-on-one with me, the link is in the description. Like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to be notified anytime I upload a video. And you know how I do it. Until we meet again.